Hey, JT, are you a zombie? Yes. All right. You're a
Jay!
zombie. Shade's a zombie.
I haven't been to bed.
Podcast.
You look cozy, Jay. Are you cozy? Oh.
You're cute, Jay. Are you cute?
Yeah, look at him.
Good
He's
boy.
He's cute.
He just wakes up.
Look.
The cultural divide, I'ma get it on the flow. You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule, this is bigger than the music. You really about to do it? Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Think it on it like that. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck.
Welcome to the Backpost Podcast, powered by the 8-Bit Nation, bringing you everything you need to know in the competitive world of 8-Bit Nation League, Pixel, and Prism. And now your hosts, Shade, Bacon, Boomer, and Pitch.
It's the playoffs. We're here. We got one game until the playoffs officially, right? Just one game?
Just one game.
Yeah, all right. Just one game. We're going to go over all the stuff and all the things. It's been exciting to end the season. Boomer was scared and had to sub out, so, whatever. But I'm pumped. Sit back, watch the rest of the playoffs in Cabo with my boys. And, yeah. Here with me is Jay, Koa, and Bacon. Boomer had to work. Some shit came up. We couldn't record last night, so we're recording now. So Jay's here. He's a goober. How you boys doing?
Good enough. It's been a long season. It's been a great season. Great job, everybody. Fun season one. Oh, we're not doing this. Super Bowl is today. Go Things. But yeah, I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm excited to see what teams bring when the whole thing's on the line. One game.
Boomer seems to think he has a Mickey bracket that he's part of.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. So
I'm a firm believer in we're at the part of the season where anyone can beat anyone. Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
For him to say that when we took them to 5.
Crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
So it is interesting. We'll see his path because he's the 2 seed. So yeah, he's gonna have to deal with Boston.
He is not here to talk back to us, so fuck him.
Thank God we didn't record last night.
Let's go. But yeah, Super Bowl things happening tonight. So let's knock this out. Let's just get into things and go over the Week 10 review. Bacon,
Yes.
Start with you.
Yes, we had some things carry over. We'll kick that off with what I think was a surprising sweep. Falcons taking it 3-0 over Bandits.
Not necessarily a surprising win, but a surprising sweep.
Yeah, and this was on our picks. This was the hotly contested thing where I was the only one that picked Falcons, and Boomer said, "Want to put a shirtless bet on it?" And I said yes. And
really?
And he thought that was me putting my shirt on the line and not him against my shirt.
He doesn't know how betting works.
He doesn't. And people have been pissy about it, and it's okay. I chose not to pick the fight with Boomer because Falcons got the dub. So I took that on the predictions. But yeah, that was not a great look by Bandits in Week 10.
Yeah, way to shit the bed.
Yeah, Couch. What the hell, man? What are we doing?
I love those guys and gal. So I'm glad to say
that takes us to our next game, which was Demon Havoc. Demons won 3-1 over the Havoc, which it's pretty not surprising, not overly surprising. Don't remember much about this game.
Not a surprising result. I mean, Havoc's been competitive in most of their series. It's just not enough to get over the hump.
Mm-hmm.
They're very similar to the couple of teams that they're around in the standings. And that's what they delivered there. Demons got the job done.
Eclipse did their thing. It was a little shocking when Foxtrotters took game 1. I was like, wait a minute, why?
Things could have gotten spicy.
It's like, oh man.
They didn't, but things could have gotten spicy.
Yeah, I mean, they put up a good fight, and then Eclipse woke up, so.
It's okay.
Been there.
Hey, get them next season. Brett, Bowie, get them next season. I believe in you guys. We're going to bounce back from this.
Get it.
The Illusion took a forfeit win from the Mudcats. Didn't get to watch this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was an absolute
Unfortunately, nobody.
It was an absolute stunner. Stone Cold from the top rope.
Frog splash.
It was crazy.
Pretty
Just
lame.
kidding.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That team is in
Both
shambles.
managers, shame on you.
well, nope, that's rough
No,
things
shame on
going
both.
for the entirety of the Mudcats organization.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Mudcats are in shambles.
Like there's just a communication breakdown. And I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, T-Mac, T-Mac, T-Mac." It's not just T-Mac. You players are encouraged and required to communicate back with your manager. Manager can only work so much with what he's got. So
People
not
aren't
to-
replying, huh?
Not to say
that's what it is. I mean,
some blame doesn't fall, but
yeah, it's all of them.
it's a team issue. It's all 4 of them. So
There's 2 of the players on that team felt the need to DM me after and be like, "Oh, what the hell?" Like, I'm looking at your team chat, buddy. You didn't respond.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, I don't know what to tell
Wait,
you.
people who didn't respond DM'd you?
Yeah. So it's just a whole thing. The onus
What?
falls. T-Mac should generate the conversation, but if people aren't responding, what more can he do? There comes a point where us as owners, we have to defend the managers a little bit. He did his job. He put the communication out, and then he failed. But the player, if a player says, "Hey, I'll know my availability tomorrow," and then doesn't respond, it's the player's fault. So,
Did the manager reach back out
nope.
tomorrow?
And that's
it
where
goes both ways.
It's a full level breakdown. And these are things we're gonna take. It's season 1. We're gonna take that. I want to do scheduling a little bit different for season 2. We're gonna talk about that in the off season, and come to you guys with something new.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Going into Prism to wrap up Week 10, we had the Wave taking it 3-1 over the Hurricanes. Hurricanes really didn't look in this series, even though they took a game.
Thank you.
This was weird. I didn't catch it. I'm sorry. So the Wave died with me.
Hey!
I don't know if we did it in the right order, but fuck yes, boys.
It went what? It kind of
It was
went.
good for me.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
it was an S for me, but
It went this way in an angle.
That's what
Yeah.
it did for me. Yeah, I made like
Yeah,
a
it's-
reverse
it'll-
Z.
it'll be okay.
But yeah,
That was a big game for playoff implications for seeding. Yeah. So Wave looked good.
a bigger game.
Obviously, they won 3-1.
Yes, a bigger game for playoff implications though was your next one.
Yes, it was. Hornets beat Nightmare 3-1.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Kilo. Had to do it to you. Sorry, Boomer. Boomer's got to take his shirt off now officially.
For
You're
the
not
draft.
sorry.
Officially.
He's got
No,
to
I'm
be
not.
shirtless for the draft.
I feel bad about ending Beef and Kilo season. Love Beef and Kilo. They're the homies.
They are.
dudes.
Had to do it to
They're
you.
homies.
Had to do it to you.
You're a
Don't
terrible
be bad
friend.
next time.
Dickhead.
Anyway.
But Shade, let's get into week 11. And before we talk about games, we did have some stuff for the season come down to week 11. 2 playoff spots in Pixel. No playoff spots in Prism, due to what Koa just said, with them eliminating Nightmare. But plenty of seeding implications in Prism. But just look at Pixel for a minute before we talk about it. 2 sweeps and 4 best of 5 series out of Pixel for week 11. Phenomenal.
One's a surprise sweep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Shade, kick us off. Let's get into
The
it.
surprise sweep is the one we're talking about first, and that's the Falcons over the Demons. Again, not saying the Falcons can't beat the Demons. I'm just saying it's a surprise that the Demons didn't at least take a game.
Absolutely.
You know, both teams very good. Shocked that it was a sweep. I didn't get to watch. Were they close games?
I haven't seen any of the Week 11 games yet. Most of them, at least, but
It didn't.
I've only watched a few.
It didn't feel good. I didn't feel like I was watching Demons. Like, what? Where's this team that we've touted very highly on this podcast all season?
They've been exercised.
Fastest team in Pixel. Like, and it just didn't show. Stop with your exercise.
Can't ship Demons. That's just a proven fact, you know.
Definitely with these last 2 weeks, I've definitely my Demons love has waned. My look for the Demons, because I mean, you lose 2 game sweeps against 2 good teams, it doesn't look good going into the playoffs.
DK hasn't had a lot of time to play, right? So he's been kind of off.
Yeah, he's been moving.
Yeah.
You know.
So that could be playing into the whole thing. DK GOAT, you know.
Yeah, but win
what?
your games.
Oh, win, not win.
Yeah, win. Just win.
Win, you know? I don't know. You got swept twice by 2 playoff teams. I mean,
Funny
it's
you
hard
would
for me
say
to
win on week 11.
They're in a little bit of a slump.
All right, I'm in the playoffs, Buckaroo. All right, let's calm down.
Oh no!
Let's chill out.
Oh, no. All right,
Jay, you're up next, buddy.
Lansing sweeps the Mudcats. A bit of a not a shocker.
I'm
shocked.
I'm shocked the game happened, Jay.
I am too.
This was the first game scheduled and played for Week 11. They played it a day after forfeiting Week 10.
Mudcats 8 illusion. Look at that.
They gave him a free win.
They gave him the win.
They gave him a free 3-0 win.
They made Week 11 interesting. So
Yeah. Well, I think it's good to see that the Nessie pickup hasn't affected the.
And I'll sit here and I'll say it again. That's the
Warriors that
homie.
much.
He's a beast, and I queued into 1480 with him in 2s the other day. So
Oh yeah.
he is by no means a slouch.
Go MU.
Orange and blue.
let's move along. Fallen Bandits, phenomenal series. Potential. This had potential to be a playoff preview. The Fallen took this series in 5, 3-2. This was a great one to watch. That's all 4 members. I believe all 4 members of Fallen looked good. Bandits looked strong. Koala had a strong showing. That's the homie. That's Week 11. Both these teams look primed for at least a decent
playoffs.
attempt at the playoffs.
Yeah. And obviously, Couch didn't play. He'd made that very clear going into this week that he wasn't going to play.
Yep.
But I think if he plays, maybe this falls the other way. Maybe this swings
Why
the
do you
other
not
way.
want to play?
Couch was in his feels about the Week 10 matchup when they got swept by Falcons. And he needed to step himself back to regain for the playoffs, so he put it on his other 3 that they were going to play the whole series in Week 11.
And they did.
They didn't need the win.
I love Couch, but as a manager, you need to show leadership and shake it off and be there for your team. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can see that argument.
That's my point.
So
Yeah, Couch.
Now they play them first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I know you're listening, Couch. I'm still saying it.
I will say he did want to lose this game because he has been toting that he does want to play the Falcons in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That he does think if they play that again that they win. So win it.
Did do that?
Yeah.
They're playing each other?
Bandits got
Yeah,
Falcons.
they are.
He got what he wanted out of the playoff matchups. So
You got the Falcons.
Couch through.
sweeping-
Purposely through.
I don't think he purposely threw. That's why he didn't play.
Go at it, Koa, for the next matchup.
That takes us to Monarchs winning 3-2 over Illusion, officially eliminating them from the playoffs. Monarchs have struggled this season. Illusion obviously started off 0-8 or whatever it was.
Damn.
Monarchs look good going into the playoffs. They're obviously got a lighter schedule, I think, towards the end of the season. But they're heading in with some confidence. Illusion obviously almost took them to Game 5, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was a great series, and it was... The winner was in. Loser was out. No. Well...
I think Monarchs were in already.
Loser was out pretty much. That was... Yeah, I don't know.
He seems very confident in this.
I'm not. As soon as I said it, we're gonna backtrack. Monarchs were not out with a loss, but with how the rest of the games went, Monarchs would have been out had they lost this series.
I'm happy for Shampoo and Pitch.
Yeah, that's a good clinch for him, and it kicked Smurfy out of the playoffs. Fuck you, Smurfy. Love you, but
no rainbows, magic and rainbows for Smurfy.
No magic and rainbows. Yeah.
We had sadness happen where Liam got into the game and helped win in Game 5 over the Foxtrotters. Havoc wins 3-2. Dang. That made it a lot harder for us to make the playoffs.
That motherfucker iced up. They were up 2-0 and they lose Game 3, and then Liam comes in and they lose Game 4. But it goes to Game 5. Liam hits the first shot of the series or the game, and then hits the game-winning shot to make our path to the playoffs significantly harder.
Grounded.
Grounded. No Super Bowl for him today.
No Super Bowl.
He gets no elote dip.
Read a book, Liam. Read a book.
But our final Pixel game, Jaden.
Full name. Full government name. Jesus Christ.
Your first name. I'll tell him your last name if you want.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We had what could have been a back-to-back Week 11, Round 1 rematch, but the Pharaohs lost in Game 5 to the Eclipse. And Bacon was wrong. Bacon is not Boomer's kryptonite.
Almost was.
Almost. Very close. Very close. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Bacon threw because he picked Eclipse in our picks.
Shut up.
He wanted to be right.
I didn't care a single bit about the predictions. I tried to eliminate them, so I definitely didn't care. This was a great series against a really good team, and
we let him off the hook in Game 5. That's what happened.
They
didn't win. We lost.
You just wanted to be thinking about those beaches and...
Yeah, Shade already had his ticket for Cabo, like we're outie. So
I did.
That's just what it is. It was a good series. It was fun to be a part of, and I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I mean, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal from a viewer standpoint too. I mean, the chat was blowing up, making it fun for the community. So I mean, that's always good.
I don't think anyone truly saw us putting up that good of a fight. So us to come out and do that it made it fun. So
from the one negative I take from it is, and I said it to the guys last night, that we played that well in that series against the top team. Where was that playing Mississauga or Illusion? That hurts a bit to see that we could do it against one of the better teams all season, and then we got swept by Monarchs. We got swept by Illusion. So that's a tougher pill to swallow as a manager. That's what I get to take into the off season, is how to not do that season 2.
I did not get swept by Illusion.
Move along.
Personally. Just saying.
In Prism for Week 11, we had the Phantoms taking it 3-2 over Hurricanes. This was a last-minute no-show by Lemon. And they had to pull up Wico, free agent for Pixel. Has not gotten any action in Pixel. And I thought Wico looked good. Lemon was talking shit in Twitch chat about the guy that replaced him.
It's Lemon.
But Wico was the guy. The 2 games Hurricanes take, Wico was on top. He was clicking with Akaza. It looked phenomenal.
Fair, Lemon did apologize. He has some family stuff going on. Prayers up for you, my guy. So I mean, Lemon does that anyways. To be honest with you,
Yes, Lemon is.
but he, he's going through things, so he might have went a little harder than normal.
That's really Lemon's value to the community. He helps generate a little bit of the shit talk. It's the same type of stuff like Panda does, and that's okay. It's just the fact that he's a child and it triggers people when he talks shit. But no, yes, hope everything's well, Lemon. But this was a great series. This was a good one to watch, even though they had the Pixel sub in there. Wico showed. There was a conversation on whether or not Wico was going to be Prism or Pixel, and he made a case. I thought he looked good. So.
That takes us to the next game. Sentinels win 3-1 over Ospreys.
Let's go, baby.
I was actually in comms for this game. I was muted in comms, and Doggo cooked. Doggo did his thing. Max was absolutely a demon out there. I know Ospreys had some things. Vice was coming out of the hospital and some other things, but I mean, just looked phenomenal from Sentinels.
It did.
Yeah, wasn't expecting their full roster. Gonna be honest, we were fully expecting a sub. Game 7 of our scrim before that, and did not expect to see their full roster in the VC. That was kind of crazy.
Well, they were attempting to try to get somebody since Vice was sick. The one person they wanted to get had already been claimed to play for a team. And then I don't know if Samu made contact with anybody else or not, or if they just decided to run it with Vice. I'm not sure. Koa has to step away. Look at him go. That's happening live.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a rematch in the finals, but we'd have to beat Hornets to do that, and did
Easy
do well
work.
the first time.
Easy work. I mean, look at their game down on the dock. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but they didn't have Ezio.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah,
So.
play your games, Ezio.
And what I'm interested to see in Prism, because like rosters are locked, so there's no more freebies. Like somebody's sick or whatever, like you're not really gonna have that opportunity to fill. So scheduling becomes very key. But yeah, this is a good showing by Sentinels. So Shade, you want to take us on the next one?
Go Sens!
No.
Nightmare took on the Rednecks and won. Rednecks falling short 3-1. I mean, they've had a rough season. Them Rednecks. Nightmare. I mean,
It was Boomer, man. It was Boomer.
It was.
yeah, Boomer did play in this game.
The Nightmare Demon.
The Nightmare Demon.
It was You go ahead.
I was just saying, this was the first of 2 matchups that we had in Prism this week between teams that were not playoff eligible. All 4 eliminated teams played each other this week. So, kind of a limp showing at the end. That's Nightmare had a sub. Rednecks were eliminated already. It was a good series, but not really.
But Rednecks had all their guys.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think they might have had one sub, but they had most of them. But I know Nightmare had Boomer and Sunny D.
Nightmare had 2?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Sunny D?
He's one of Nels' friends, apparently. He's PFA that's been around.
Is he on a PFA?
He is a PFA. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, chilling.
But yeah, I'd never seen him before, so I was like, I don't know who this is.
Pagan's like, wait, they played with somebody not in the league? Not okay.
Yeah. Immediately
Sounds
was
like-
about to open an inquiry. So
Sounds like Boomer needs to go to Prism. It's crazy. He's winning games.
Moving Boomer up.
Good luck, buddy.
He's going to be a free agent.
Damn.
Jay, take us to our next game, and I have some breaking news after I do the Vikings Hornets game.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Breaking news.
The Mafia took a 3-1 victory over the Otakus. Gonna be honest, didn't watch this game because I didn't think the Mafia would get their first win of the season here.
You were wrong.
So, yeah.
Way to be wrong.
You were
Way to
wrong.
be wrong.
Stupid Jay. That's what they're saying in the streets.
Somebody's got to.
What a stupid boy! That's what they're saying. They're saying you're so stupid.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to go defeated at one point. I mean, come on.
Nah, it didn't happen. Mafia got Lumi some action, and this was a.
Lumi's is a cool fella. He joined VC the other day and talked to him for quite a bit. Cool guy.
Yeah, instant
Yeah.
homie. But Streak, who's on one of our comm teams, came out and had a phenomenal showing. Looked very good against Otakus here. So a little, too late type of thing, but the guys were very hyped to get a win to end the season. That's good for morale.
Huge.
LZ's been feeling down for a few weeks, but to come out here, get a win, and look good doing it. LZ had a good series. I think this was a good boost that they can take into the off season. So very happy for the guys.
And big ups for all the teams. No one in the league finished winless.
Let's go.
So big ups for everybody, I think, in my opinion.
That is good.
Yes. Our final game that has been played, Vikings Hornets, Mr. Koa. With no Ezio, the Vikings took it 3-1. This was expected. I think Shampoo played well. You guys look good, but clearly not your normal. And Vikings just looked in form. They look ready for the playoffs.
Obviously, there's some bias here, but I'll obviously think if we have Ezio, that's a different series.
I'm kind of surprised they went to game 4, to be honest.
I mean, Shampoo was definitely. I don't think he was quite ready for that.
It was.
I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, and obviously we're playing one of the better teams in Pixel or in Prism. Sorry, we're playing one of the better Prism teams. So I mean, yeah, it's easy to get lost in the sauce. I get lost in the sauce, and I've been playing there the whole season. So yeah, I mean, it can happen. It is what it is. But we've been running tournaments with Shampoo. Me and Boss Shampoo we run tournaments together. We've won a couple tournaments this season. I was just like, throw him up there, see how he does, and he didn't play great, but I thought he had a decent showing for his first time. He got a Prism goal. So
from watching that, I would not have thought you guys have won tournaments together.
Oh yeah, we actually right after that game ran the tournament, the midnight tournament.
How'd that go?
Not great.
Damn.
But that is after winning 2 straight tournaments, so our tournament MMR is so much higher than it was when we started. So
gotcha.
Just win your games, dude.
Shut the hell up.
We're still.
Why don't you play your games, huh? Why don't you play?
Season 2. We'll see it.
Confirmed?
I asked Pitch for old U3 VODs because I was so desperate to watch me playing the league game.
Oh my God.
I was so desperate.
You put a bomb! Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to see JT flying around in the finals with the high flyers.
We wanted you to do that this year. Or this season.
Well, but I could have had a really stacked roster if I did that. Really stacked.
Yeah. Would have been sick. But you're fucking lame.
But
you probably wouldn't have had the draft pick you had.
You suck.
Well, the draft pick that I traded away eventually. It would have been me, Micah, and Doggo probably.
You wouldn't have gotten.
You didn't have Doggo.
You wouldn't have.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Never mind.
Because you
got
what you got because you were not.
Like you maybe would have got him.
You had a chance.
Yeah,
maybe.
Could have been different though.
It could have been very.
We're still waiting on
different.
the wave.
Beep 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 beep. Breaking news. Breaking news. Literally, as we were talking about the Nightmare game, the High Flyers are forfeiting that game tonight. They are not able to show up for it. So the Wave will take that 3-0 as a forfeit win. That happened in real time. I received the message at 1:06 p.m. Eastern. It is 1:12 p.m. Eastern. So that is that.
So that means what for the playoffs, exactly.
And we're going to talk about that after we do your favorite.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's my favorite, it's JT's favorite, and I know it's Shade's favorite.
It's been my favorite for quite some time.
It is my part of the podcast, my weekly Players of the Week. So we're going to do that to past me. We're going to throw that over. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your Pixel and Prism 8-Bit Players of the Week. I'm wearing the same thing as last week because I'm an idiot, as you probably remember. Anyway. Your Week 10 Offensive Player of the Week for the Pixel League is Shampoo for his 3 goals, 2 assists in Monarchs. 3-0 win over Pharaohs. Big playoff implications. Your Defensive Player is Mers with his 8 saves in the Fallen 3-0 sweep over the Warriors. Great for seeding. And then your Week 10 Prism Players, offensively it's Hollow for his 12 goals, 6 assists, and 75% shooting in the Vikings 3-0 sweep over the High Flyers. And your Defensive Player of the Week is Halio for his 12 saves in the 3-1 win, Wade's win over Canes. Good job, Verm. And shout out to Steven Zimmer. Yeah, that guy. Back to the desk. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your Pixel and Prism 8-Bit Players of the Week. My name is Kenkoa. I'm here with Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. To start off, we have your Pixel Offensive Player of the Week is WereTiger for his 4 goals, 4 assists in the Falcons 3-0 sweep. You have our Defensive Player of the Week is the Koala for his 12 saves in Fallen's 3-2 win. Offensively, you have Anomaly for his 5 goals and 1 assist in the 3-1 win over Ospreys. And Defensive Player of the Week is Milkbag Richard for his 8 saves in the 3-2 win. Now, this will be the last video I do because we're out of the regular season. So, everyone, good luck in the playoffs, and I'll see you next season. And we're back. Shade, what do we got next?
We got no interview, tell you that. So we're going to go into the standings, I guess.
Get shit on.
Standings. Yeah, these are final standings at this point. We have all information. And hopefully in Koa's bit there, you not only saw Week 10 Players of the Week, but you also saw Week 11 Players of the Week, all in one episode, tied up in a bow.
Oh.
Yeah.
So cut to past me and present me, or future me.
All the me's. Pixel standings. Let's chat about it. In order, top to bottom. Warriors finished 10-1. Eclipse got the 2nd seed at 9-2. Falcons 9-2. They're the 3. Demons 8-3 at 4. The 5th seed is going to be Fallen 6-5. Bandits 6th seed at 6-5. Monarchs 7th seed at 5-6, and taking that final spot was Havoc at 4-7. The 4 eliminated teams finish in order of Illusion 3-8, Pharaohs 3-8, Mudcats 2-9, and Foxtrotters 1-10. We'll talk about those matchups here shortly. Prism, Ospreys stayed on top at 9-2. Due to the Hornets losing, they will be 2nd at 9-2. Vikings got up to 3rd at 8-3, and Sentinels 4th at 8-3. With the forfeit win, Doggo hasn't updated yet because Doggo was just notified, so he hasn't done standings in real time yet. But looking at head-to-head, Wave should take the 5th seed at 7-4. Phantoms will be the 6th seed at 7-4. High Flyers 7 at 5-6. The final seed has always been Hurricanes 4-7. Your 4 eliminated teams in order are Nightmare at 4-7, Rednecks at 2-9, Otakus at 2-9, and the Mafia at 1-11. Yeah. And we didn't have any signings or nothing though. It doesn't give me time to update this, but we do have the games.
Oh. Playoffs. Things are getting spicy. Bacon's getting yelled at by somebody.
Shame on you for whatever you did, Bacon.
What'd I do?
I don't know, you get yelled at.
My 5-year-old came up and said, "Hey." I said, "Hey." She said, "I just want to see what you're doing." podcast.
Stop doing stuff.
Okay, we can go ahead and talk about it then. I forgot we don't have any signings or anything. So our Pixel matchups will be Havoc versus Warriors, Monarchs versus Eclipse,
Yep.
Bandits versus Falcons, like we talked about. That's the matchup Couch wanted. And then Fallen versus Demons. Fallen are the only team that beat Warriors this season. And then they get rewarded for that by having to play Demons
downgrading.
round
With
one.
subs. I'm just with subs, but this is my thing, right? So Unfo gets a lot of crap. I think Unfo this season finishing 10-1, and obviously with sub games that lost, but you had to play your sub games, so just win your games. But he finishes 10-1 with Unfo has looked phenomenal this season. I mean, just looked a beast, a freak. Has just owned that worked Pixel this year, so for this season. So
Facts.
I mean, big ups Unfo. I'm gonna show you your flowers right now before the playoffs start and things happen in the playoffs. I don't know.
That's
We'll
cute.
see.
Let's talk about the Prism matchups. That's going to give us Hurricanes versus Ospreys. This is a matchup Lemon wanted. They want Ospreys. They think they can take them. We shall see. High Flyers versus Hornets. That'll be an exciting one. Phantoms versus Vikings. Another phenomenal matchup. And Sentinels Wave sitting there. Shockingly to me, feels like the most off-balance matchup. But that is the 4 and 5. And maybe that's me not giving any love to Wave in the moment. But there we are. There's your matchup.
Okay. A very good top 4.
It is. I'm cool with the playoff lineups in both leagues. I think we've got some exciting matchups.
And
yeah.
at the moment for the playoffs, it is single elimination for this season.
Yes, single elimination, best of 7. Yeah, you get 1 minute timeout in your series. Run that shit. Let's go. I'm so excited for playoffs.
We're in crunch time, gents. We're in and ladies. I don't know how many we have. Couple. But ladies, gents, and ladles and jelly spoons.
Ladles and jelly spoons. Let's go to Boomer's segment, which is not going to be Boomer's segment
It's not
because Boomer's working today. Thank you, Boomer, for working and being okay with everything. Jay is going to take over Boomer's segment for today. Jay, take it away.
My players / team to watch for
He
this
did
week.
The Boomer thing.
Yeah, Falcons have been kind of cooking the last 2 weeks, and they swept the Bandits, and they play in round 1. And then if they do it again, hopefully Sofa plays this time, then they might play the Eclipse, and I feel like that's a lot easier matchup for me to guess on than it is for the Fallen, Demons, and the Warriors.
That is typically how it works.
So I went with Falcons and Pixel. And in Prism, give me Doggo.
Give me Doggo.
Give me Doggo.
Laser beam pointed at the earth. Give me Doggo.
I mean, he's just my guy. You gotta go with Doggo.
Watch what he does. He
Yeah.
gets talked about a lot. He needs to continue doing what he's doing.
Oh, everybody was like, "Why would you pick Doggo number 1?" And I told them, this guy almost won playoffs with 2 crappy players, and now he's got 2 okay players. Well, okay, I can't say that. They're so good.
What the fuck
Max?
kind of manager are you calling the other 2 okay?
Okay.
Well,
I mean, they're
I'm
okay.
thinking, I'm thinking.
I mean,
you
Mom
three-
Debbie is okay until game 5. And then
I'm thinking he's God. I'm thinking
Well, now it's game
you
7,
3
but-
win with the salary. Doggo had to usually fit himself with a 4 or 5, or 5 or 6. So he was playing with C1, C2s, maybe, if I remember. And now he's got some GCs he's working with. So
show me Doggo.
yeah,
Okay. Well,
hopefully it's different this time.
We're doing something different.
we are doing
Yeah.
something different.
we're not doing full pick'ems. Are we going to be doing a bracket thing for the playoffs? People were asking.
Ooh.
You usually ran those, Bacon.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Just like a Google Doc.
Down. I could probably work on that tonight. Get that out to people and see everybody fill out a bracket and see how we do. But for us here today, we have foregone predictions. We are picking a team in each league that we think is going to take the whole thing, and we are riding it through. I'll kick it off here with Prism. After much deliberation, I'm going to go with the Sentinels.
No sense.
I'm a big believer in Doggo and Max. Very close to both of them. Mom Debbie's a longtime homie as well. I believe that team has the chemistry to do what is needed to take Prism from the Ospreys or the Hornets. So that is my pick. Go Sentinels.
I would just echo what you said, but I went with Sentinels as well.
No sense.
Go get them, homies. Boomer went with the Vikings. He probably screened them recently. So they're the best team in the world.
That's a
probably
good team.
Going to win RLCS.
They are, yeah. They're literally going to go from Prism to Qual number 3 and take the whole shit.
Boomer knows ball.
Go Vikings.
He knows.
Boomer knows ball.
He knows
The
ball.
Vikings.
I'm picking
Boomer's rooting for you.
my team because I have to.
Homer.
We're gonna win, obviously.
Shame on you.
I just saw you win.
Ezio, my king, my glorious king, couldn't make it. That's why we lost.
Just win your games, man.
Shut the hell up and make the playoffs.
No need.
I didn't want to. Newsflash. Cabo.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Jay,
Playoffs are for losers.
Jay, are you doing the Homer thing too?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not playing, but I do manage
That's
the team.
still your team.
So I'm picking sense, baby.
Yes. Go
sense. Go sense.
Go
sense.
Sick
'em.
This is the last time we have both of them on together.
I don't even know what's happening.
Let's go to Pixel, where none of us have a skin in the game, besides Boomer, who's not here. I'm gonna do something different.
You're gonna be dumb.
I'm
You're gonna be real stupid and dumb.
choosing to take the L in Pixel unless, and I'm gonna put the onus on Fallen. They are the only team that took down Warriors. I don't care that they didn't have a sub. There's been plenty of
they
games.
did have a sub.
That they did have a sub. There's been plenty of games that they've played without Murs, who is arguably their top player, and they still came out with the dub. I think chemistry-wise, they're there. I think Koala's locked in. He's looked very good lately. Give me Fallen.
And I don't hate this pick because if you've talked to me about league stuff, and obviously I'm in charge of the players, you know who I pick. I'm a Murs stan. I've been a Murs stan all season. I love watching him play. He's really good. So I don't hate that pick. I do think that they're gonna fall short, but I don't hate that pick.
Yeah, here's the problem. Eventually, they have to. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna go against who I picked, which is Erie, who swept those motherfuckers. No problem. They didn't even sweat in that game.
Well,
Fallen
you got
looked
swept
like
by
shit.
Illusion, and Illusion didn't even make the playoffs.
Who did?
And you almost beat Erie. So, anyone could beat anyone.
No.
See, but
That's
his
not true.
excuse is probably, well, we lost to Erie in the week 11, and they won the championship. So technically, we're number 2, right?
Listen, I also just didn't want to have a Sentinels and Eclipse with Shade, so I had to go with a different one, and I threw the love at Koala. So that's where I'm at.
Well, that's just a silly one. Dude.
It is what it is. I don't need to be right. I'm okay with that. But if
Well,
I am
that's what
right,
It's
I'm
about.
standing
This
on.
is what this is about. It's about being right.
It's okay, and
You
but
do need to
be
if I'm right, I'm going to be the only right,
You're
and then
not.
I get to carry that
You're
for the
not.
off season. Go on,
But you're
Koala,
not.
prove me
You're so
right, baby.
wrong.
Do it.
Koala
no
is too
Koala.
busy catching Pokemon on Minecraft.
My man, he tried to get.
He's on there all the time. He's on there right now.
He tried to get a Pikachu off me the other night.
You can't find a Pikachu. They're everywhere.
Bro, I didn't have a Pikachu, so no, I haven't seen
Brother.
Pikachu.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Anyways, yes, I'm picking Erie along with Boomer.
Surprise to no one.
I mean, when you take advantage of your nephew, you gotta win it all. And I
Don't
think
say
they
it like
can.
that, bro. Why you don't say it like that? Why- that sounds terrible.
You're right. You're right. He got the guy
That's
who's carrying
horrible,
him,
dude.
and they're gonna win it. It's gonna be easy, you know.
That's so. Anyway, I'm picking the Warriors.
Warriors
Number 1 seed.
come out to play.
Unfo still looks good. Hasn't looked bad. So go win it, Unfo. Show me, Babel.
I would like Unfo to go and win it all. And in his interview, he needs to give me a Duval.
Duval.
Jay.
I took a win on the other side of the bracket, and well, I guess
I'm picking Sentinels again.
of Koa. Yep, I took the Falcons because 2 sweeps back to back. Demons, Bandits, easy win first round theoretically, and I think the Falcons have been kind of hot, more hot than other teams.
You said easy win first round against the Bandits?
Yeah. Theoretically. I'm sorry, Ren. I'm sorry. But they did sweep you. So
Don't let you take her from me.
I won't. Let's move on.
What is happening? I don't even know.
We can't have Jay on this pod ever again.
Yeah.
I can't.
There's nothing else to talk about, really.
I can't do it.
overall records for the regular season
Oh,
predictions.
yes. Is this why you changed the format to what we did? Because I was going to take you out.
Dude.
I mean, you probably would. You can win the playoff one. That's fine. Regular season, I finished 92-40 on top. Shade was second at 82-50.
Boomer, Boomer and Koa, shame on you both.
Damn, Koa.
Boomer went.
I think it's harder to do what me and Boomer did than what you guys did. So
Terrible, you guys.
Yeah.
I think it's harder to do.
Shame on you. Remember when I made fun of you for being 12-12?
Koa.
Hey, you still
had
finished
such a
positive.
good opportunity to not be 50-50, and then just
And then
threw week 11. And yeah, Boomer went 66-66. Koa went 36-36 in his limited time picking with us.
Now, in my defense, we picked these before we know lineups.
Yes,
So
but here's the thing:
But everybody does.
we all pick these before knowing.
you know what, Ligma. Okay.
Bacon
You can
knows
Ligma 92,
all.
bro. Like I don't know to tell you. We all pick it without knowing.
To be fair, Bacon probably has the most insight overall. He talks
I
to everybody
shockingly
and
don't.
he knows things.
That these last minute things where teams don't have people, I don't know it by the time we record. I'll know it before kickoff, but I don't know it before.
And
we
that's
record.
when he changes it. I've seen it.
You have
I've
not
seen it happen.
a damn
I-
thing.
Seen it happen.
I watched the doc. I've seen you do it.
I've looked at the history.
Show me
I've
the
compared
emails.
my notes.
You didn't.
Bacon's a fraud.
Yeah,
He's not a
dude.
true champ.
Salt,
I don't want a
copium,
recount.
L plus ratio, get fucked. I
Recount
win.
needs to happen. This win was stolen from me.
Oh, here we go.
He
Here we
was
go.
cheated. He was Russia. Russia changed all the answers.
I want you all to make your voices heard.
Yep, storm the Capitol.
March on Bacon's house. March on Bacon's house and let your voices be heard.
March on my house. Yes.
Oh no! Oh dear! We're coming to Ohio. We're coming. We're on our way.
All right,
It's
well,
a
that's
10.5-hour drive.
Yeah.
We're
Storm
coming.
me. Here's my address.
Hopefully, I don't have to pay you this time.
I'm sending him a box of poop.
Oh shit! All right, well, that's
Waiting
it.
poop on your
So,
doorstep.
we're gonna leave. I'm out.
Shade
I
hasn't
need
slept.
to go to bed.
Shade's tired.
Shit is EP.
Go Eagles!
EAG.
I mean, no.
Eagles.
This guy. I meant this guy. Yeah. Forgot what I was doing.
Saquon.
But to be fair, Chiefs don't have anybody as good as Saquon on their team.
This is true. He is the best player on the football field tonight. Bye!
Are we done?
Thank you again for tuning into the Backpost Podcast, powered by the 8-Bit Nation. Be sure to stay active in the Discord and follow the Twitch channel at 8N Gaming so you don't miss any of the fast-paced, epic Pixel and Prism League content. Well, that's it for now. May your aerials be flawless and your saves legendary.